What's poppin', y'all? It's Brothers Bookies, and we are back with another video. You heard me, man. Today it has been raining all day, and I've been super excited to film this video. So I just said, F it, I'm out here in the rain. I mean, I just can't. It's the super safety video in the budget build, y'all. Can you believe it? I put the super safety in the budget build, and it seems to be running. Yes, I did shoot it around a little bit, made it short, posted it to the YouTube, but let me go ahead and show y'all real quick. So as you can see there, the super safety is installed. Super exciting stuff. It seems to be running. We're gonna find out today. We're gonna put it through its paces, put a few hundred rounds through it. But yeah, let's not talk too much. Y'all don't forget about the channel sponsors. We got crossbreed holsters, we got O-Light weapons lights, or lights for whatever you need. But yeah, let's jump into this video. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all, so we are back. Like I said, got the budget build here, super safety installed, 30 rounds here. We're just gonna function check everything really quick, make sure everything's running well with live rounds, not like function check. But yeah, far right, safety pushed all the way to the right, semi, middle, super safe, to the far left, it's safe. Let's make sure everything's working. We're in far left right now, so we should be safe. Okay, let's go semi. And here we go, and super safe. Oh, she's gassy. Oh, she gassy. But she running. And we are clear. So, yeah, seems to be running. I will say, y'all, she does need to be wet.
I'm trying to see what that be like, man.
If you're running the super safety, make sure she's wet. Fly, get off the camera. Get off of it. Sorry about that, Fly, y'all. If you're running the super safety, make sure she's wet. Let me go get another mag. I want to time it, and we'll just, like I said, we're going to be running it through its paces today. So I want to compare it to the semi, my trigger finger, and I just want to run it, see what kind of times we can get. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so we are back here. Got another mag in the budget build, the PSA budget build, with the shitty ass sight mark and the shitty ass O-Light. That's neither here nor there. Fuck that. Alright, well, that's not what we're here for, okay? That's not what we're here for, but y'all be eat my ass up in the comments about my attachments. But let's stop talking. We're gonna go in super safe. I'm not super safe, we're gonna go in semi. Time that, see how fast my trigger finger is compared to the super safety. 30 rounds in both magazines. We are going hot. So I did have trigger freeze. I don't know why, bro. Every time I try to do a mag dump, I've been having trigger freeze a lot lately. If y'all know why, let me know in the comments. I never claimed to be a professional.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bull.
Don't try to be. But yeah, 30 rounds. We got it off in 5.65 seconds. There's a skeeter on me.
Mosquito.
Freaking bugs in Tennessee. When it's raining, it stinks. Skeeter on me, 30 shots, 5.65 seconds. Let's get another 30 rounds in, and we're gonna run it in super safe and see how much faster. So what was that? 5.65. Think we'll be faster. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all, so we are back. Fresh mag in, another 30 rounds. Let's see that time in super safe. Going hot. Got a malfunction. Let's see what is going on. Okay, so failure to extract. For some reason, bolt carrier group did not come back. Faulty test. Oh, see? Like I said, y'all, she likes it wet. Malfunction. All right, let me check the gun out, make sure the lever and the super safety is still okay, not snapped. Add oil if I need to, and we'll go from there. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, guys, so we are back. I don't think it's an issue with the super safety. think it's an ammo issue, as there currently looks to be a round jammed in the barrel of my rifle. So I don't know if you can see that, but we're going to work on getting that out and get back to your regular scheduled programming. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all, we are back. I got that squib load out. This is the first time I've ever dealt with one, so let's pray it don't happen again and pray that it don't make the gun blow up. I'm going to finish up this mag and make sure she's functioning. Alright, cleared out that time. Now let's do the time full mag dump with the super safety. Let's go. First time ever dealing with the squib load, man. That's some freaky business. Freaky business. All right. I sound dumb out here, just rambling off, y'all. We are going hot. Hey, I'm risking it for the biscuit out here playing with this super safety. The least y'all could do is subscribe. Okay, y'all don't forget about Rumble, Patreon, YouTube, and the new Discord. All links will be linked down in the description. Everybody go subscribe. It's for free. And the bullets that I'm using today are very expensive. So thank you for the channel sponsors. Going hot. All right, we're moving a little too fast. There was 30 rounds in there. It only counted 25. I promise. Let's try it again and we'll see what happens. But we got a total time of 2:81. I believe the first time with just the trigger finger was 5:65. But we did clear, no malfunctions. That's always good. Stop. Don't do it, please. Please, please. It did it. It did it. All right, run another mag. Time it again, of course. Then we'll try some bursts, some things like that. And let's just see what happens. Y'all stay tuned. Man, I can't cap to y'all. This is extremely fun. I mean, other than the squib load, which is freaking me out a little bit because the barrel obstruction deal. And if that if that bolt went home, the rifle probably would have blew up, y'all. Because the only reason I knew that I had a bullet in the barrel was because the bolt BCG wouldn't go home because the ammo and the let me know in the comments how often how common are squib loads. Let me know. Let's see. All right, but we're gonna do some burst now. Just try something different, see if I can do some burst. I've never really tried it. I got the ability to. Let's give it a shot. We are in super safe and we're going hot. Burst game is trash.
You're bad at that.
My burst game is trash, but she does seem to be running good. I've got a few more mags that we're going to run for y'all, and then we'll talk about it a little bit, see how practical she really is, and then we'll go over some troubleshooting tips, see if I can help y'all out a little bit with getting these bad boys running. So y'all stay tuned. Like I said, ain't gonna be too much talking. It's just gonna be a lot of shooting in today's video. What can you ask for? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, we're just gonna do some more function tests, make sure she's still running and semi and all that good stuff. And let's just have some fun, okay? Let's just have some fun. We're out here to shoot. Let's shoot, okay? Without the flashlight on. Going on. Super safe. Moly guacamole, she's bad. She's bad to the bone. You gotta love it. American freedom at its finest.
He high, man. He's hallucinating, smoking that shit.
Not too many states you can come out to your backyard and shoot a gun that sounds like full auto and your neighbors won't call the police. We're in the great state of Tennessee on my beautiful 10 acres of property. Okay? Watch me jinx myself. Police probably pull up now. But yeah, got a few more mags. Let's run them. Let's have some fun. And then we'll talk about it. Y'all stay tuned. I never did do that second time, did I? That first one with the and super safe only counted 25 rounds. So let's try that again. We are in super safe, going hot. We are clear, or she's gassy. All right, I guess we're just going too fast for the timer, y'all. That one only counted 23 rounds for 2.66 seconds. Moral of the story, she's fast. She's fast. Let me get a close-up for y'all on the super safety so y'all can see how she functions and see that it's not one pull of the trigger, that my finger is resetting every single time. So I think I've got one more mag left. We'll run it and let's see. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all. I hope that you'll be able to see this clean. If not, then we'll figure her out, I guess. But yeah, super safety, 30 more rounds. Hopefully we can get some slow motion footage for you guys zoomed in. Going hot. We got a malfunction. Make sure we didn't get another. Let me make sure we didn't get another squib load really fast. And I'll check that round because it did not come out, to make sure that we didn't get a light primer strike or anything like that. Barrel is clear, so it must be just something different. Let's hope it was just a one-off. No light primer strike on the round. Didn't really pay attention. Was that a failure to eject or a failure to feed? Something? I don't know. Gun's hot, even with the gloves on. Round looks okay. And like I said, these bullets are expensive. So we're gonna send her. We're gonna send her right up the street. Y'all ain't seeing nothing today but somebody that don't know what they're doing. All right, let's try this again so we can get y'all some slow motion footage. Hopefully no malfunction. We are going high. We are clear. All right, I'm gonna check that footage back for y'all, make sure it looks good and crispy for the slow-mo, and then we'll go over some tips, tricks, and talk about it if it's really practical or not. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all, here's some of that aftermath right there, where your boy was standing. A lot of that damage chilling out on the ground right there. Alrighty, y'all, so we are back. Like I said, y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because Lord knows YouTube is not going to monetize this video, and I need the bread.
With your broke ass.
Like I said, we're going to go over some troubleshooting tips and tricks. As y'all can tell, the gun is oil splatter all over the place. Like I said, she needs to be extremely wet to function properly, for me anyhow. That's the first place you'll start, making sure she's good and lubed up. All right, you got her good and lubed up. From there, still having some issues, whatever it may be, light primer strike, overgassed, undergassed, all that good stuff, just move on. Make yourself a little list, check it twice. All right, so from there we'll move on to our buffer. Pop that pin. I know a lot of you guys, just from seeing comments and such, are having a lot of bolt bounce issues, where basically what that is when your BCG is coming forward from the gas pushing it back, it doesn't have enough oomph to go all the way back in the battery. So what usually helps that's a heavier buffer tube. Most guys start out with and factory rifles have standard H buffer tubes. This is a H2. I have an H3. I have heard of guys having to go to H3 for situations such as that. So yeah, buffer tube, try that out. Another thing that I see a lot, let's just go ahead and get her all the way apart here. Another thing that I see a lot is simply material being shaved down, guys. I didn't have to shave anything off of this. Like I said, I keep her well lubed up. She seems to be running, but I'll put an arrow. But this little half moon right here sometimes needs to be shaved down. Okay, so take you some material off of that. Same thing here. So some of this material, I'll have an arrow pointed toward it. Some of this material right there on that U would need to come off. And what that's doing is allowing the lever on the top, on the upper, to come all the way back And there, same thing on the lower. It's going to allow that lever to come all the way back. And I've actually heard of some of those levers snapping off and breaking. So do what you will. Me, I don't really like to shave material off if I don't need to. So I don't. A lot of times I see guys are needing to shave off the top of, that's where I would actually start. Shave off the top of the lever, not this way. Just take some off the top. Start off with sandpaper. Less is more. Okay, so just start off with a little sheet. Go. If you get it to function right, perfect, great. And that is gonna basically help you clear that upper right there that I was talking about, hopefully, and prevent you from having to take some off of your upper if you don't want to. Another thing that can help you guys that's a lot more cost effective would be adding quarters. I know it sounds ghetto, I know it sounds crazy. Adding quarters in your buffer tube. Is this the buffer tube?
Ain't like shit talking no stupid ass bitch.
Adding some quarters, dropping down there, start with one. Okay, and that could help prevent bolt bounce. Also helps keeping the bolt from going all the way back too far and getting jammed inside of the buffer tube itself. I'm sorry, I was calling the buffer. There we go. This is the buffer tube and this is the buffer. I was calling the buffer tube the buffer. It's been a long day fighting with the rain. I had to work today as well, guys. No excuses, but we're out here, okay? But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. If you can't go down that checklist and you are still having issues, burn the motherfucker. I'm lying. Don't do that. Take it to a gunsmith. Find you somebody who knows what they're talking about when it comes to guns, and just take it from there. Meanwhile, while I'm here and she's lubed up, we're gonna go ahead and run one more round, one more mag, and super safe, and we'll leave y'all off on that. Alrighty, y'all, so we are back. Budget build with super safety, final mag dump. I forgot to mention, I said I was going to talk about whether the super safety was practical or not. That's based on how many malfunctions you're having, how confident you are in your work and putting it together, and just simple rounds down range, training with it, making sure it's running right. Like I said, I never claim to be a professional. I just am a guy that enjoys to have fun in his backyard. The reason I did go with the super safety instead of like the FRT from Rare Breed or the Atrius Super Selector is because the super safety has the 3 position. That seemed the most practical to me. Well, the Atrius Super Selector has 3 position. It does, but I've heard a lot of issues with those super safeties not being able to function with mil-spec triggers, and that's what they're supposed to be, drop in, function with mil-spec triggers. So I went with these Nut Tactical Super Safety. And then the FRT, there is an FRT option with the 3 position safety, but it's a lot more expensive. You're talking about $550 compared to $155. Subscribe. Let me run this bread up and I'll buy the FRT with the 3 position safety. Until then, this is what we got. But yeah, is it practical, man? I think with the 3 positions it's practical. I haven't had a malfunction with this in semi yet. I've only had probably 3 malfunctions out of 1,000 rounds with this gun in super safe, and I think it's just due to the gun getting used to it and some ammo. As we could see, the ammo, we had a squib load today and that looked like a failure to fire. Is that an actual malfunction term, failure to fire? There wasn't a light primer strike. Well, did the firing pin not drop? I don't know. Could have been an issue. I don't know. But is it practical? Like I said, if you train with it enough, you feel good in your weapon, run it. Why not? You got the 3 positions. Switch to semi if you want. Super safe, got all those. But with that being said, let's stop talking. Let's start shooting. We are in super safe. Last mag dump of the day for you guys. We are going hot. We are clear. Man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this long. Y'all don't forget the channel sponsors that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Y'all don't forget about the Discord. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch y'all next time on Brothers with Blickies. Peace.